Hi there, guys. So I just wanted to kind of give you a very quick rundown of how to use this time management Trello board effectively and how I've used it in the past to grow my business on the back end and to make sure I had enough time after my own client work to work on my business, to grow and expand it and reach my goals essentially. So I can talk a lot about time management in general. So if I'm not clear on anything, if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email, drop me a message, Instagram, Facebook. I'll be happy to answer any questions, clarify anything for you. But essentially with this Trello board, so first you have to define how many days in a week that you can actually work. So for most people and for myself, it was 5 days and it was Monday to Friday, as you can see on the Trello board here. So once you define that, you have to define what 5 hats that you're going to be wearing each of those days. And the best way to determine that is to take a sheet of paper and essentially list out all of the tasks that you know you're going to need to do on your back end in your business. So reoccurring tasks, like just get very, very specific. Even if it's just having a brainstorming session. I write my blog posts and I stretch out the process over probably 5 days. I create like a checklist one day, next day I write it, then I go and edit it the next day. I have my mom proofread it as well, another day. So I have a lot of steps. So every single step that you're going to take in your business, any process that you have, write it down on a sheet of paper. And then from there, it's really easy to group them into all of your hats, how many working days that you have, all of the hats that you're going to need to wear. So once you have that determined, then let me move that down here. So for my hats, this is pretty general, what I would say most people would have, or what type of hats people would be wearing, from social media, content creation, marketing, website, and all of your kind of legal finance stuff. So obviously this might not be the case for you. You might want to change it up. You might want to tweak it a little bit. And keep in mind, some tasks do fall under 2 different categories or 2 different hats. So say for social media, having your own little mini photo shoot by yourself, for Instagram content, even Facebook content, creating captions even for social media and for your Instagram. Those tasks can obviously fall under social media, but it can also fall under content creation. So just keep in mind to group tasks together that obviously fall under the same general topic, so the general hat, but also that you're going to be in the same kind of state of mind and mindset for. So for me, if I'm having a mini photo shoot with myself or creating a bunch of captions or blog posts, I'm in a very creative mindset. I have a goal that I want to reach. I have points that I want to get across to my followers to give them value, and I'm just in that creative state of mind of where I want to pump out all of this value and just teach my following. So for days that I'm having those creative social media caption days, I kind of want to group that together with other tasks where my creative juices are flowing. So I hope that kind of makes sense. You want to have the same state of mind and mindset for those tasks. So if I'm creating blog posts, I have those creative juices going, or captions, sorry, if I'm creating all those captions, have all my creative juices flowing, even though it's for social media, I may not want to put it on Monday under my social media day, because I'm also, for social media, being in automation apps such as Tailwind and Hootsuite or Later, and I'm just kind of dragging and dropping. It's a very kind of just tedious, repeating kind of tasks. It's not a creative task to drag and drop pictures into a scheduler like Tailwind for Pinterest. So I want to kind of keep all of those social media tasks that are more organizing and just kind of data entry, mundane kind of tasks on my social media day, whereas maybe my social media tasks that are very creative, that I want to pump out all that knowledge and content to my following, I'm going to keep on my content creation day. So I hope that makes sense. Probably rambled on a little bit too much, but let me know if you have any questions on that. So yeah, once you have all of that sorted, you split them up, as you see here, into your 5 days. And from there, on each day, so I'll take this one here, any reoccurring task, I always have a card that reoccurs every week on that Wednesday. So say for marketing, I might want to see how a particular Facebook ad is doing, or just analytics of any maybe like Facebook boosting posts. You might want to check that every week and put that into a spreadsheet to see how that's doing. Whereas just kind of one-off tasks, you can just kind of make a simple card for that and have that on there, so for when the next Wednesday comes around, you can see what needs to be done and check that off there. Another thing that I really like doing is sometimes just having an odd card at the very bottom that just has odd tasks, and for things that just take maybe a minute to do, like fixing some links on your website, or that don't really need a card, you can just pop it in there, create a checklist, and it's really good because you can download Trello on your phone and on the app, so if you're out and about for the day and you think of just like literally the smallest thing that needs to be done, you can go into your Trello app and just kind of add it to that hats or days to-do list. So when that next Wednesday or Thursday comes around, whatever it is, you kind of just have those little small tedious tasks that you have written down so you remember to do. So yeah, I hope that all makes sense. Like I said, I probably rambled on a bit too much, but do let me know if you have any questions at all, or any clarification on anything. Please let me know. Other than that, I hope you enjoy kind of using this board. You can obviously tweak it, make it your own, and I do fully believe it will help in making sure your tasks are getting done on your back end, so you can start growing your business, or even if it is you have grown it a little bit but it's kind of stagnant right now, you're kind of overwhelmed with all of the tasks that you have to do in your business, I truly believe that this will help and get everything sorted in an organized fashion to actually help you grow your business. So please let me know if you have any questions or anything. Other than that, happy planning your weeks.